Welcome back. I just got done editing last week's videos. We currently are 5 hours into this 1.0 preview. What we've accomplished so far is we set up our power location with the hub, our miner into our foundry for our iron, copper, and our limestone into cement. We added some assemblers and our space elevator, which allowed us to upgrade to our next stage. I believe I left off at the end of the tier 2. So our upgrade, we now have coal power, which we need to unlock. That is definitely the first milestone you want to complete as soon as you open up tier 3. Because you're going to want to get this coal generator up and running as soon as possible so you're not dependent on the biomass, which we farmed plenty of in the beginning, so we have quite a bit to get the coal power up. Next will be our basic steel production. And once we got the basic up, we're either going to want to work on logistics or the advanced steel. Hypertubes, they're okay, but we're not really traveling that far distance at the moment. Power storage, we're definitely going to want these new towers because they travel greater distances than just running your wires from there to there to there. So we'll be able to take power from our power plant and transfer into a nice road with power towers leading to our main hub. Vehicles we might skip, we might add into it, I haven't decided yet. And then we're just going to want to go try and open up phase 2 as soon as possible. There you go. Let's see what we have for inventory. Got plenty of plates, plenty of concrete. I'm going to need some copper tubing. Just take all that. Some more wire. Everything's running at max efficiency. We're a little bit overproducing, but we need materials to build with. And it currently got copper set up to produce excess into the containers just so we have more copper on demand. So you see they're still empty. Grab a couple more stacks. We're going to need that for the piping. Do we have any iron rods? We might have enough. Now I could start on the smart plating, but it's just gonna be waiting on those to complete anyway, which is after our steel production, which is gonna take a while because we're gonna be working on our coal power plant. So we're not dependent on these biomass anymore. Although now we got 400 megawatts, which is more than enough to power this for several hours. I could set up a couple more assemblers to help build excess material, but we're already building at a decent amount and we're not really consuming that much. What we are going to need are all of these. because they take it in our next build, which will be our coal power. So we're on 8 rotors, reinforced plates, bunch of wire. We need the piping for the liquids. Some people use the fluid buffers, but I don't really need them at the moment, and we're basically going to use every ounce of fluid that we produce, which brings us to our water extractors, which is why we need all those rotors and steel plates as well. But yeah, I'm gonna build my way over to it and probably cut ahead until I start building the coal power plant. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we fast forward a little bit and our power plant is now complete. We got basically 6 generators on each side. Spiral down our ramp rail here. We'll just jump over here. Yeah, we'll take a little damage, but it'll heal back. We got 2 miners in this location. Basically, we're southeast of our hub. Got 2 miners. This one's a pure node, which is producing 120 per minute. This one's a normal node, which is producing 60 per minute. Now, we're consuming 15 per minute on each coal power plant. So that gives us 8 machines total. 8 machines needs water at 45 per minute. Well, let's just go with the 50 because it's a nice even number. Plus the tubes can only hold 300. So that's 6. So 6 on each side. Since the tubes can only hold 300 at the moment, gives us 3 water extractors on each side. The head pumps pushing it up into the power, and these head pumps are pushing the water to make sure it's flowing the correct direction instead of this machine backflowing and then clogging up those ones. Can add some walls all the way around if you want, but this is generally the basic setup of the power plant. First floor pumps, second floor logistics. Now if our miners were lower, we'd have it run all under here and then piped up into it, but since they're pretty much on level, just ran them straight to the machines. Normally you'd probably pipe it down, run it over, and then put holes in here and nice and clean up top, so you don't have these conveyor belts and splitters. They'd be all down here. But yeah, it's nice, quick, easy. Like I said, 1300 megawatts compared to what we were producing before, which we were almost maxed before, so we were around 300. So we added about 1,000 megawatts with just 2 coal miners.